If you've ever opened Midjourney or ChatGPT or any AI assistant, and you've stared at that blinking cursor wondering, what am I even supposed to type? This is for you. In this video, I'm going to break down what a prompt actually is, why it matters, and how to write one that actually gives you good results, especially if you're a digital product creator or PLR seller. This is important that you understand what your goal is, as well as what the goal of the prompt is. They're two different things, trust me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the simple definition of what a prompt is. It's a set of instructions that you give an AI tool so it knows what you want it to create. Like really simple, right? It's like ordering at a restaurant. The more specific you are, the more likely you'll get what you want. Unless you're just annoying about it, then who knows what's going to happen. This works for Midjourney for visuals and ChatGPT for content and text. This also works for Claude. You also have like Ideogram, you have Playground. All of these use the different ways that you prompt. Okay, so I want you to think about what your goal is. So your goal might be, let's say, to create a book. Okay, we're going to create a journal. And I am just like, okay, I want this beautiful journal that is niched down and it's going to be about Christian journal prompts. Okay, and I can't wait. I can see it in my mind. But you're going to take that and you aren't going to create a prompt that says, create a Christian journal prompt or prompt journal for me. You're not going to say that. What you're going to say is you're going to break it down into pieces first. You're going to write this down. You're going to be like, okay, I need to create the cover. I need to create the inside. I need to create the description for it. And I'm going to need to be able to, what size is it, like all of the aspects, right? You have to figure out all of these different pieces. So you're going to break down your product, your item, into one big project, all these different things that you're going to have to do. Then you're going to go in and then you're going to start creating your prompts for each one. So what is your journal going to look like? What do you want the outside to look like? What do you want the inside to look like? Is it going to be bullet journal style? Is it going to be grid? Is it going to be lined? Is it going to be blank paper, which is huge demand right now? Like, what is your actual goal for what your journal is going to do? So each task is going to need its own prompt. You're going to be essentially telling someone else how to make that piece, okay? That's literally what you have to do with prompting. So for instance, most prompts don't work because it's very vague. Most people will type vague stuff like floral art or cute animal and get unpredictable, messy results, and they wonder why their stuff isn't working. Imagine if you went to a kid and you were like, let's say a 10-year-old, and you said, I need you to draw me a bunch of cute animals. You're probably going to get whatever animals they like that are cute instead of the ones that you were hoping to get. Maybe you were hoping for some forest animals and they drew you some underwater animals. You're going to have to figure out exactly what you want and then tell your assistant, your AI assistant, what you want them to make. If you don't know how to describe what it is that you want in visual language, like style, lighting, and vibe, that's okay too. What you're going to do is go into chat and say, this is what I'm working on. Can you please help me come up with some prompts for this? It's okay to use your assistant to help it be a better assistant, okay? AI is not magic. It needs clear direction. I think this is really important that we understand that AI is just supposed to be your assistant. It is not supposed to be your overall business manager or your overall creation specialist. It's just not. If you want something that's gonna resonate with your customers, or your clients, or whoever it is that you're trying to appease with this product, you are probably going to need to make sure that your voice and your style are involved, okay? There are some really great AI agents out there that people are creating where they're like, yeah, just keep creating this over and over and over. That's great, but where's the human aspect of it? And I think this is where a lot of people are like, I just want to have it keep perpetuating over and over. And there's ways you can do that, but I think what's important is AI was not created to take over the world. It was created to help us do better with our creations. Okay, so you need to make sure and remember that it needs clear direction and you're the one that can give it to it. If you're making PLR or digital products, this matters even more because you want consistency and quality. So if you can produce a really great prompt that creates really great art or really great products that you're looking to do over and over and over, you have just made your business a lot more efficient and a lot more consistent in quality, which is awesome and always helps with your fan base. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the structure for what you want to do for visuals, for instance. We're going to talk about, it's going to be subject, style, color palette, mood, background, and aspect ratio. These are all pieces that you already are figuring out when you go into something like Canva. You're like, how big do I need it to be? Which would be your aspect ratio. What kind of a background do I want? Which would be like, do I want it to be a clip art style? Do I want it to have a background at all? Do I want it to be set on a watercolor? Do I want it to be outside? Is it nighttime? Is it dark? All of those things you already are thinking of anyway, right? What's the mood I'm looking for? Is it supposed to be upbeat? Is it supposed to be more wistful? Is it supposed to be more like nighttime and kind of dark and dangerous? What's the mood of the image? Your color palette is also really important. If you're doing a branding image and you're going for something like pastel, but the brand is hardcore colors, you're going to miss the mark. So you need to make sure and deliver what it is that you're looking for in the color palette. You can even deliver hex codes to it and tell it, I want you to use these colors. Another one would be style. Are we looking for watercolor? Are we looking for hand drawn? Are we looking for photorealistic? That's one of my favorites is photorealistics. I think that as we use these tools more and more, we actually take the load off of our photography skills, which I don't have many, but what I do have, I know I can work on more, right? So as we work out with this AI and we're like, yeah, we want this to be a family in front of a computer playing a family game, that is something that they can work on instead of something where I could not do that very well. It would be really hard to get that because first of all, I don't play computer games and it would be hard to get a picture of our family all at once playing a computer game, but it would be easier for me to talk to AI to have that built out. Another one is the subject. Like, what do I want them to draw? First of all, I've got all of this other stuff figured out, but do I want a cat? Do I want a robot? Do I want a car? What do I want as my subject? So I worked backwards as I worked from what the basic structure is. I worked backwards as we went through it first, and then I worked my way backwards. So again, let's run through it one more time. Subject, style, color palette, mood, background, and aspect ratio. So here's an example of what this might do, okay? Boho floral bouquet, watercolor style, muted earth tones, white background, aspect ratio 4:5. This is what it gave me. Pretty cool, huh? I used Midjourney and I also used Ideogram. So I have both of them here, and that's exactly what the prompt was that I put in for both of them. Okay, so you're going to add details like lighting, keywords, framing, or remove any elements like no text or no background. You can do that. Or you can also use tools like Canva. I'm a huge fan of Canva. It has background removal in there. I also use Photoshop. You can do background removal in there as well. So you can actually do things like that after you create the images if you don't want to do like no text or no background, okay? You can use presets also like aspect ratios for different use cases. 4:5 for wall art, 1:1 for stickers. I really prefer 1:1 for marketing images as well. Blog post images might be something long and, longer and thinner. You might also do them for maybe banners. You can also do custom sizes as well. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, but you just need to remember that you have to tell it what you want it to do. It doesn't get to tell you. Unless you're vague, then it will tell you whatever it wants to do. Now, what I want you to do is we're also going to talk about a little bonus here, okay? This is prompting for PLR creators. If you sell printables, journals, planners, whatever you're selling, prompts help you generate things like clip art packs, coloring pages, quote art, stickers. I mean, there's so many things that it will actually help you generate, okay? When you start with the end in mind, your prompts lead to products that are usable and sellable. So please remember that. If you're an author, remember what the goal is, okay? Always remember that. For content creators, small businesses, anybody that is using AI art, you need to remember what your goal is so you're not just hoarding a bunch of images with no purpose. Okay, so do you want help writing your first real prompt? Grab my free guide, Prompts with Purpose. It's a printable prompt planner that walks you through the exact process I use before I ever type up a prompt. And it actually is something that will help you. It has space for you to write out. You can download it. It's free. Like I said, it's free. And don't forget to come and join us in our Facebook group. That is all about AI art creators. We talk about tutorials, inspirations, and prompts inside of the Facebook group. It's free. And if you're a PLR creator or small biz owner, you'll also want to check out the AI Art Club. I highly recommend checking out this membership. It is so much fun in the club. I drop a lot of images, and I also have mini trainings every week that tell you how to do things new. We also have a great path coming up on starting from the top and working your way down so that you become a terrific AI artist as well. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and hit the notifications so you get notifications anytime I drop another video. Okay, guys, put in the comments if you have any questions about AI art, and let's talk about how you can fix things or just how you can move forward in your business with more efficient AI art.